basketball guys, we have news. Let's go to more news from the Golden State Warriors, but before that, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Make updates to the squad to return to the dynasty. This phrase is said among all Warriors fans, who want to see this team in the place where it deserves, always competing in the NBA Finals. Investing in young and talented athletes is part of a renewal process. Warriors will sign young star to 5-year contract. Jonathan Kuminga is eligible to sign a rookie extension with the Golden State Warriors this offseason, but it doesn't look like he'll be getting a max deal. According to NBA insider Brett Siegel, Kuminga looks likely to get a 5-year deal worth around $140 to $155 million. The Warriors will likely be looking to offer Jonathan Kuminga an extension in the ballpark of $140 to $155 million. Kuminga is eligible to sign a max extension worth $225 million, the deal that fellow 2021 draft picks Scottie Barnes and Franz Wagner just got this offseason. The Warriors don't appear to believe he has done enough to warrant them giving him that deal, though. Kuminga did have the best season of his NBA career in 2023-24, averaging 16.1 points, 4.8 rebounds, 2.2 assists, 0.7 steals, and 0.5 blocks per game. The jump in production was thanks to head coach Steve Kerr finally giving the 21-year-old a bigger role, and he showed he could deliver when given more opportunities. What the uptick in Kuminga's production did do, though, is put the Warriors in a bit of a difficult position this offseason. Giving a player anything close to a max deal after just one good season isn't something any team would like to do, but they then risk alienating him if they don't. That's especially the case when it comes to Kuminga and the Warriors, as it hasn't been all roses and sunshine since they selected him with the 7th pick of the 2021 NBA Draft. He found playing time hard to come by in his first 2 seasons and was not happy about it at all. His frustrations appeared to hit a boiling point in January earlier this year, as a report surfaced that stated Kuminga had lost faith in Kerr after being benched for the final 18 minutes of a game against the Denver Nuggets. He had recorded 16 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists in just under 19 minutes and was understandably upset not to get back into the game. Kuminga did get a whole lot of playing time after that report came out, but the fact that it took something like that wasn't ideal, to say the least. So, as I mentioned, there is a risk of alienating him if the offer is well below what he wants, and by the looks of it, it is. Siegel stated that Kuminga's camp will seek the max, and he isn't the only one reporting that. On the No Cap Room podcast, NBA insider Jake Fisher also said that the youngster and his representatives want the max. Jonathan Kuminga is entering the final year of his rookie deal, where the word around the league from various sources is that Kuminga and his representation are looking for a full max extension, which as we just talked about with Brandon Ingram and Jamal Murray and whoever, like if you're not an absolute all-star, Scottie Barnes type of guy for Toronto, Lauri Markkanen for Utah, Trae Young for Atlanta back in the day, because look at what happened to Trae Young and Atlanta since then. It's really hard to get that number. Time is slowly but surely running out for the two sides to agree on a deal, as the deadline is the start of the 2024-25 season. If the Warriors are not able to sign Kuminga by that point, he will become a restricted free agent in 2025. They would then be forced to match any deal that comes his way if they want to retain him. Warriors have options as they search for another all-star. The Golden State Warriors have been searching for a new all-star to pair with Stephen Curry following Klay Thompson's departure. However, the franchise struck out in its approaches for Paul George and Lauri Markkanen this summer. The NBA trade deadline isn't until February 6, which gives Golden State plenty of time to scour the market and pinpoint another target to potentially acquire. The Warriors' roster should be deep enough to keep the team afloat, and if they overachieve, the front office can take its foot off the gas until the trade market retools next summer. According to The Ringer's Michael Pina, the Warriors do have some options available to them if they would rather move for a star-level talent before the new season begins. He cited Julius Randle, Brandon Ingram and Jimmy Butler as potential targets. Blockbuster deals are never easy, and it makes some sense for Golden State to see what it has before any rash decisions are made, Pina wrote. But in whiffing on PG and Markkanen, the Warriors kept their powder dry. Suppose another star becomes available at a price that makes sense for everyone involved, Jimmy Butler? Brandon Ingram? Julius Randle? In that case, they can craft a compelling offer and, one last time, become a heavyweight contender once again. Of those three stars, Ingram would likely be the easiest to acquire, although the Warriors would face serious questions over his value for his next contract. Both Randle and Butler are far more difficult to gauge, although both have been floated in trade rumors this summer.